Next question. Find the domain of each of the following real valued function of real variable. F of x is 1 by x. Domain. How we will find? We will take all the values which are applicable for x. Okay. It's real valued function. That means domain and range are real numbers. So what we have to do is we will start with the set R. And what we have to check is which all values x cannot take if the function is 1 by x. Which is the only value which x cannot take. 1 by 2 is defined, 1 by 3 is defined, 1 by 2 is defined, 1 by negative 1 is defined. So the only value in which 1 by x is not defined is when x takes the value 0. When x takes the value 0, what happens is the function become 1 by 0, which is not defined. Okay, so to find the range, we have to take all the x values and we have to avoid the x values which is not suitable for the function. The only x value which is not apt for the function is x equal to 0. Avoid that from real number. So our domain will be equal to real number minus set 0. We have to avoid a 0 from the real number set. So R minus set 0. Okay. Same way, second question, f of x equal to 1 by x minus 7. Here also we have to start with the real number, and what we have to do is we have to avoid the number which is not apt for the definition. Here also the only case in which definition flops is when it becomes 1 by 0. When the denominator becomes 1 by 0, when x takes the value 7. When x takes the value 7, x minus 7 will be equal to 7 minus 7, and we get the term as 1 by 0. Okay, so x cannot take the value 7. That means we have to avoid 7 from the real number set. So our domain will be equal to R minus real number minus set 7. Okay. Third one, f of x equal to 3x minus 2 by x plus 1. Here also same case. What we have to do is, we have to check which value gives the denominator as 0. X plus 1 equal to 0 implies x equal to minus 1. So the definition flops only when denominator becomes 0. That means when x takes the value minus 1. So to find the domain, what we have to do is, we have to avoid this negative 1 from real numbers. So here in the third question, domain is equal to R minus singleton set minus 1. Okay. Fourth one, f of x equal to 2x plus 1 by x square minus 1. Here also same thing. What you have to do is take the denominator equated to 0. X square minus 1 equal to 0 implies x square equal to 1. So what is the value of x? Quite natural, you will write the value as 1, isn't it? It's not the correct answer. When a square of a number is given, when we take the square root, we have to write plus or minus the square root value. Okay, so x square is 1, so x is equal to plus or minus 1. I will make it one more example. Suppose x square equal to 9. So what will be the value of x? We have to write plus or minus and take the square root of 9. Square root of 9 is 3. So x can take the value 3 and x can take the value minus 3 also. In our case, x can take the value 1 plus 1 and x can take the value minus 1. So in both the cases, x square minus 1 becomes equal to 0. That 0 is not possible because the 0 is in the denominator. So we have to avoid these two values. From where? We have to avoid these two values from the real number set. So our domain will be equal to R minus set 1 we have to avoid, minus 1 we have to avoid. So domain is equal to R minus set 1 minus 1.